everyone. Welcome back to another Convos podcast where we get down to the nitty-gritty aspects of student life. We have new episodes every other Monday, and make sure to follow us on Spotify, Apple Music, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And give us a follow on Instagram at Convos Podcast. Enjoy! Hello, and welcome back to another cafeteria conversation. Today's hosts are me, Emma, Kaila, Maxwell, and Namin. And today, for our very first episode of the new year, we thought we would have our listeners explore our very important morals and beliefs and values. So Kaila has compiled a list that will help us venture into these topics. So take it away, Kaila.
All right. Okay, so our first very engaging topic of conversation, this or that, rice and pasta. Go.
Rice.
Rice.
Oh, so you were kidding when you said we were going to be talking about serious things?
Is this not serious to you?
Serious.
I feel like rice or pasta says a lot about. I feel like it says a lot about a person. So.
Okay. Up in here talking about politics. Damn. Rice or pasta?
I'm inclined to say rice.
Oh God. Okay, no. Okay. If we're getting the best of both things, so you give me the best rice in the world, and you give me the best pasta in the world.
Oh, they are grains.
I'm probably gonna like the pasta better.
I'm gonna have to go rice.
I feel like that's but on its own, the best
rice
or the best pasta, without anything on it, rice is better.
If you give me like white rice, like just white rice, or like just like plain old
best rice,
and like the best white rice, and then the best
white rice
and
the best plain spaghetti. I don't know, but it probably
white basmati rice.
Okay. No. I still would take. I think I would take pasta.
Okay.
Wow.
I love rice, and also
like
rice.
Pasta dishes.
But you can have rice.
Bloated.
Yeah, but you can also have. I was thinking like you can have rice in a lot of things. Like you can have like rice.
Also, I don't like spicy food, and rice helps a lot. Rice is like a lifeline for me. Like when I'm eating like.
Sounds like you're
spicy.
on rice's side.
Okay, yeah, but no.
But no.
No.
Like right. Okay.
Different.
I'm listening to pros and cons. Right. Rice, not that filling. Very nice snack. And helps with spicy.
Snacks on rice?
It's a good snack, you know. Like if you have leftover rice, you just eat that.
I have a question for you, Namin.
Oh God.
Can you make a dessert using pasta?
Facts.
Oh.
That's what I was thinking. I was like rice
pudding,
rice cake.
Can you make crackers using pasta?
I mean, if you eat raw pasta.
Yeah, I used to eat raw pasta.
Namin in our 5th grade class, for some reason, everyone got in the habit of eating raw pasta.
You guys remember?
Like, we just always had spaghetti from like the marshmallow spaghetti.
Okay, I need to put this out there. For our listeners, Maxwell is currently drinking a jug of cranberry juice.
Yo, you can't hate on cranberry juice. It's like
I didn't. When you were saying that you've been drinking cranberry juice, I thought you meant like out of a cup, like a normal person. Not that you just had a jug on your floor.
If I'm gonna drink the entire thing.
Well, most people don't.
So try the cranberry blueberry juice.
I like the raspberry.
Okay, final thoughts for rice and pasta.
Rice.
Oh God. Oh.
Rice. I mean, it's a staple. I guess I don't know if pasta is, but.
Nah, I'm gonna have to say pasta, just because like when I go to a restaurant and they have pasta or rice on the menu, all right, then I'm probably gonna take pasta, just because there's a lot of it's rice has more versatility, but pasta is pasta has so much versatility.
Okay, you know what? Actually, though, okay, I will say this: if I go to a restaurant, it's more likely that I'll be able to find pasta dishes I can eat, because usually rice has meat.
Oh.
Ooh. Interesting.
Because there's usually like mac and cheese or like spinach ravioli or something like that. That's usually what I can eat.
Craft dinner. I know it's like not like real pasta, but still that's fire for real.
All right. Okay. If that concludes rice or pasta, this is, you know what? I'm very shocked that this didn't turn into an argument. Okay, next one. Bagels versus toast.
Oh.
That's
Oh,
hard.
oh, what?
Oh.
Oh,
I want to say
oh,
bagels. I like the
bagels.
toppings on bagels.
Oh, okay.
You can
I'm
have
sorry.
the toppings on bread.
Oh, wait, no.
I know,
bread.
but you don't have like
Bread,
a
it's not the
layer of like
same.
sesame, poppy seed. You know,
Yeah.
Have that on
Wait.
bread?
don't hit the same.
But it's on the crust.
Why? Where? Yeah, I don't like crust.
I
Yeah,
like
no, I
that
don't like
bagels
crust.
are like
You want
Bagels
are like a bunch of
crust.
cut the crust off and
Like,
make
it's
circles and
consistent.
stuff.
yeah, bagels
Emma-
are consistent texture. Like there's
Emma, were you one of
it's
those
just
kids
Yeah.
who like?
But
No, I did
Japanese
not. I
milk
ate my
bread.
crust. I ate my crust.
Shut up, Emma.
I've never had milk bread, so I wouldn't be able to tell you there.
Okay, I've never had
Oh,
milk.
milk bread is good. Milk bread is good.
Exactly.
Okay, all right.
But like,
Okay, are we
I'm
talking
going
about?
bagels.
Are we talking about?
Garlic
But-
bread bagel chips, hello?
Okay. Are we
Oh, okay.
talking
Like
about
if you went to
put
a
the bread-
cafe,
Sorry. So okay.
go.
Are we talking about you put the bread in the toaster,
Let's toast.
take that out, and like only like it's like breakfast toast? Are we talking about like you can use it for like
Yeah.
a sandwich? Remember breakfast only?
Oh, it's sort of
Like
how we were
breakfast
talking
toast.
about pasta and rice.
Oh, 100%.
I said
100%
toast.
bagel then.
I could agree.
There
with
we
that.
go.
Because
Bagel, wow, okay.
because you
Depends
go,
on what I have.
Oh, are we all
You
bagel?
have-
All right.
you go to Tim Hortons to get a TLT toast lettuce tomato. No.
No, I mean
Oh, wait,
BLT
no.
stands
Bro.
for bacon.
That's BLT
Bacon.
bacon,
You
lettuce,
get a
tomato.
you get a
you still get it on toast.
bacon, lettuce, and tomato
Yo, look,
Oh.
in a
BLT
toast.
I say
BLT with
we
the
kick
Bagel, tomato, lettuce.
we kicked Naman off of the bagel.
Okay, it makes
Man.
sense. It
Yeah.
makes sense.
BLT, but the B
Bro,
is
let us
bagels
know.
just sounds like stuff that Kayla orders at any restaurant she goes.
Stop. Okay, you know what's so sad?
I know
That's
you're
actually
onto
that is
something. You're onto something.
It's not right.
For
That is-
real though.
Kayla be like, guys, I got a burrito today. What are you getting? Beans.
Bro, literally, I hang out with Kayla. I look what she's eating. Bro, I
Look
feed
at
the
her burrito.
What
same
else am I
exact.
supposed to eat?
Bro, I feed the same exact stuff to my hamster.
No, you do
Oh
not.
my
You
god. Okay,
absolutely
no,
do
next
not.
topic now. We're gonna move.
Okay. As jury here, we're moving on. We can debate my diet another day. Okay. Burgers versus tacos.
Tacos.
Oh my
Oh.
goodness.
I like
Sorry.
burgers, but burgers
Burgers.
inherently burgers are beef, and I can't eat beef. But tacos
Okay,
can be
but
either chicken or
okay,
not
that's
beef.
true. I
So I
don't know
can't
if
eat.
I don't know if I can compare these two.
Bro, you're
I
literally
think you
just
have
putting
to.
an
You
extra
kinda have
piece
to.
of bread in between. I'm kidding. That was a joke. I know they're very
just-
different.
I don't know if they're.
Burger.
I don't know. I feel like it's more like burger, hot dog, and taco burrito, rather
Yeah,
than burger taco.
but I didn't want to do hamburgers and hot dogs. It's boring.
Oh, the jury said no.
So pick one, Maxwell. Go
I
on.
can't. Because there's
Get
very
old.
good burgers and there's very good tacos. They're not in the same.
Okay, yeah. There's also very good rice and there's also
I
very
feel
good
like there's
pasta.
more variety
they're
in
in the same
burgers,
group.
but that might
No.
be
No, but if
okay.
you
I
have
think-
actual Mexican taco,
Oh, that's fire for real, bro. Bro, I went
oh,
to
I have to say
Mexico.
tacos just for that. I have to say tacos.
I went to Mexico, and oh man,
I have not left the country in 10 years, so I have not had the chance to try actual tacos. But from
They're
the
really
tacos
good.
I've had, and again, from the veggie burgers I've had, I prefer. Okay, I'll pull myself out of this one. Emma,
Oh, she got the right to pass. All right.
do you have any
said
other
burger.
besides like food related? We can get back to food later.
yeah, okay, here we'll do it this way then. Do you guys want to do music, or do you guys want to do shows and movies next?
I'm impartial.
Some music.
I'm impartial, but I guess we could go with music.
Okay, Emma said music. So let's start music with pop versus rap.
Hmm.
Oh God, pop. I
Uh,
like rap, but I find myself listening to pop more.
I cannot
Like,
get
I
into
just in a
rap.
certain mood for rap.
What even is pop right now, though?
yeah, no, that's a
I feel
good
like
question.
A lot of pop is inspired by like R&B and rap.
That's more
Facts.
That's true.
Facts.
They just call that
I-
pop, right? I think
Because it's
pop.
just whatever's like popular, right?
Like
Yeah,
okay,
Yeah, it's popular
Is
music.
that what
Right?
pop stands for?
Yeah,
Yeah.
isn't it? Is it pop? It's popular music.
I would assume. Okay,
It's like upbeat.
would you-
like,
okay,
know that.
okay. Here's
there's
a
probably
question
more
for you.
musical definition for it.
All right, here's a question for
Okay,
you
what's
guys.
it pop still?
would you guys consider the hit song "Blueberry Fago" by Little Mosey
That's a pop song.
pop song or a rap song?
That's not
I've
a rap
literally
song.
never heard that song.
Because
not a
Lil
rap
Mosey,
song.
The
Lil
chorus.
Mosey is a rapper, but that song I would consider a pop song.
Yeah.
I would say
So,
okay.
but it
I-
has elements of rap in it, you know, like
But this is
like,
this is
rapping.
not really about
Mhm.
this is not really about like individual songs. This is like as a genre.
I would say
Would you
rap.
but like pop and rap are so intertwined now.
That's what I
And
was
it's
saying at
like-
the beginning, but I just have to go rap because if I'm listening to music, it's most likely gonna be going to rap inspired music more than like bubbly Taylor Swift music.
Mm.
So
But my like
Taylor Swift pre-folklore, okay? 2012 Taylor Swift.
like
yeah. Okay.
a bunch
It's
of
country.
not
Okay, but it was pop music. That's like
Like
Okay,
1989.
okay,
like
so-
1989.
yeah.
Oh, for
Okay,
real though,
see, that's the thing.
love
I
One
listen to
Direction.
albums like that.
I love One Direction. They're pop. I can't, but I would say rap. No, I agree. Rap over pop.
I'm
What?
gonna have to.
Oh, you
I'd have to go pop. I don't know what it is. I really can't get into rap. I can appreciate the lyricism in
Yeah,
a lot of the
but-
songs though.
You also get beans in your burrito.
Do you
don't
not get?
beans in your burrito?
Do you not
just
get beans in your
just
burrito?
beans. Just
Okay,
beans.
yeah.
I literally don't
Yes.
get just beans. I
Therefore,
And what?
no opinion.
Lettuce.
beans,
Bunny
rice.
food?
Okay, next.
Okay, you know what?
Moving
Nothing
on.
I say is gonna. Okay, all right. Okay, Maxwell. This one is a little more gray, but I thought it'd be interesting to hear your thoughts. R&B versus pop, because you mentioned earlier that pop has evolved to have a lot of like inspiration pulled from the R&B genre. So I don't know. Can you pick one? Or-
I just have to go with R&B because
It's
like
hard to say.
it's hard to say, but like I don't know, something about pop music, I just can't be listening to it all the time. But R&B is just like whatever mood, it's just groovy, you know.
That's fact.
Yeah.
But it really
Come on,
depends
Mark.
on my mood. Like sometimes,
Yeah.
like my favorite albums are mostly pop,
Mhm.
like a type
Mm.
of pop.
Mm.
There's also
I listen to R&B albums repeatedly.
yeah.
Like if you
Yeah.
look at my,
Oh.
my Spotify top like artists, like they're all like you could consider them not all of them pop artists, but a good amount of, I think 3 of them are pop artists, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I think as a genre, I like R&B better. I want to get more into R&B, but as a genre, R&B is so nice. It's so
That's-
like it's so
You know,
it
I
just
was
like
looking-
feels like your
Mhm.
insides getting like tickled. And it's
Okay.
like
Okay.
Scratch
Okay.
your brain.
If that's how music makes you feel.
it's like a nice back. It's like nice back scratch.
Like
Mhm.
that. I like that.
All right. Okay. Spotify versus Apple Music.
Spotify, bro.
There's no other
Shut
side to
up.
this. There's only
No,
Spotify.
no. It's no okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
Spotify.
Emma's the only person in like
Our
this
friend
whole
group.
podcast who uses Apple Music, and it's so
Whack.
cringe. It's so cringe, bro.
Everyone
okay.
sharing their Spotify
Yes.
Wrapped, and I was waiting for Emma to share hers. And I
Facts.
remember.
Facts.
Heartbroken. She doesn't
My
have
Apple
Spotify.
Rewind.
Apple Rewind is
My
so
top
cringe,
100.
bro.
Apple Rewind. Blah, blah,
Bro,
who cares?
Apple is so.
I don't like it. Okay, that's like the only downside, but it's so much
No,
more
it's
like
not.
organized to
not.
me.
What do you
Yeah,
mean
no, like I
organized?
just have to go
Who
from
cares?
one section.
Bro,
Like
Emma.
I can open one, my account is there. It's like browse, and then there's my library, and then there's radio.
That's
and
literally
there's
what
search.
Spotify
That's
has.
What?
I know, but it's so much nicer. It's so much nicer to me. I just can't use Spotify. Every time I try to use Spotify, I get lost. Like I don't know what's happening. I open a bunch of new tabs for some reason.
Why are you in
What?
tabs?
Why? What?
Oh,
Why do you not have it? Do you not
I
have
have
it?
like Spotify web app.
No,
I have a
because that's,
Spotify. I
that's
use it,
because it's
but
Spotify web app.
I don't want.
Oh yeah. What? What?
You can download Spotify
No.
like onto your computer.
Apple
No, I have,
users
like,
when they
I have-
discover something that is not made by Apple.
Shut up! Shut up! Okay,
What?
I have over 6,000 songs on Apple Music. I'm not moving over to Spotify.
Okay, yeah, but you
There's-
would.
I think you
Much
should give
work.
it peer. I think you should give it peer
Magical-
pressure.
It's like
No.
a magical
No, I'm
program.
Apps.
And also, I have
that
so many
music there.
followers on Apple Music.
Oh, I have so many
I-
songs
I-
on Apple Music.
Listen
How
to my
many?
playlists.
How many?
30 something. Just
How many?
40.
You said 40?
I have like
Yeah.
76 on
Bro,
Spotify.
I have more followers than you.
But like they're like strangers. I don't even know who they are.
Okay, bro,
Some of
you
mine
can
are
get
too.
Dangerous.
I
I
promise
made a
you.
friend on Apple Music.
Okay, I promise you, you will get
No.
you will get like literally like 1.5 times the amount of followers you have right now just through your like your friend. You'd be on spot, you put on your Instagram, follow me
Yeah.
on Spotify.
I don't want you to see what I
You'll get 80 followers off the
That's true.
Well,
I
we
will say
can
the one downside of Spotify is that Maxwell knows what I'm listening to.
That is facts. That is
What's wrong with
I
me
don't want
knowing
that.
what you're listening
Okay,
to?
you are the biggest Spotify like snob that I know, and I mean that in the nicest way possible.
Maxwell is okay, to be fair,
Maxwell makes a lot of Maxwell has very nice playlists.
Maxwell takes a
They're
lot
very
of pride in
pretty.
his playlist.
I do not.
What can I
good.
say? I got taste.
Yeah, you do. I'm not taking that away from you. I'm just saying because okay, Max was just known as like the Spotify person. So whenever I'm listening to music, I'm like, I feel like he's judging me for what I'm listening to.
Oh my goodness.
It's not even in my head because one time I was listening to like choir music for an assignment for like a week straight, and he's like, "Why do you keep listening to Irish music?" And I was
Say
like,
that?
"Yes, you did."
Okay. If I did ask that, then I was genuinely curious why you're listening to Irish music, and it was just a question asking, and you easily could have said, "It's for choir," and I'd be like, "Okay, cool."
No, it's just kind of funny. No, it's not even Max. It's like people have like sent me like Snapchats being like, "Oh, I like that song I'm listening to," but it makes me self-conscious. Like,
Yeah.
what if
it's
they
like
don't like the
someone
song I'm listening to? Are they judging me now? Like, yeah. It makes me think. Like,
I can't use Spotify.
never mind.
No, Spotify's still better.
Spotify's okay. No, yeah, but all in
You guys-
all, Spotify's
no,
like
just-
80 times better.
I had Apple Music for like 2 days, and I just did not
Yeah, I
like
used
the way
it
it
in
runs.
grade 9.
Okay,
Yeah, I
yes,
just did not
fact.
like the way it runs.
Yeah, I used to use it in grade 9. In grade 9, I used to use Apple Music, and then I switched. I
Yeah.
made the jump,
Yep.
and I'm fine
It's just
now.
way
Look at me.
better. Do you have family
Okay.
plans on Apple
Sure.
Music?
Yeah, you do.
There's family
Okay.
plans.
Yeah,
there
I
are.
use a family plan. Clown.
Is it
Okay,
easier?
Maxwell.
Is it easier to scam than Spotify?
Hey, yo,
Ooh,
what?
let's not
Yeah.
talk about
Scams.
scams.
We always.
We're honest
You don't
on
have
this.
no
I don't
scamming
scam.
or any illegal activity.
Yes, no cheating.
No, the
We
people
are
in my,
honest.
the people in my family plan are my family. Just
That's fact.
Yeah, the people in my family plan are my family, even though no one uses Spotify in my house.
Yeah.
Okay, next
My
one.
dad, mom, and my sister and I.
Actually, no, my sister uses Spotify. She just listens to like she makes single playlists for single TikTok songs and plays it at like full
Nice.
volume. When I sit next to her in the car, you can just hear the music. That's how my mom knows more TikTok songs than me because of that.
Oh.
Yeah, like my
Oh
mom.
yeah, that's the thing. If I switched over to Spotify, my little brother and I could not share playlists anymore.
Yes, you
he
can
could
share
also switch
playlists.
to Spotify.
Shut up. No, he's not.
Bro,
You're saying
You guys
Apple
could make
Music.
you could make collaborative playlists.
Yeah.
literally everything that Apple Music can
Thank
do,
you.
Spotify can do better. Name
Literally.
anything.
I don't care.
And it's not. Yeah,
Anything.
you're on the ads too.
No,
I
you
like
guys
this
probably have
one.
radios, right?
Yeah, we have radios.
Yeah. We have
When
custom
you start
we have
playing a
daily
song,
mixes.
so-
Yeah, daily mixes,
Daily
custom
mixes?
playlists every week.
It's like a friends mix.
Oh, friends mix. Yeah, what about personal mix? I don't
Okay.
care.
Yeah, we
I
have.
don't care about
We have a
any-
personal
There's
mix.
also a friends
But what
page.
you
You can see your friends like Discover Weekly and like Made Friends.
Facts. Bro, you
No,
can
no,
do
no. Like they'll
anything.
make a playlist out of everything your friends are listening to.
Oh,
Yeah,
why?
there's a section on Spotify that says what your friends are listening to right now.
Okay, but why would you rather have oh, here are what my friends listen
Also-
to rather than here's what
Favorite
you would listen to that you
They,
might
Okay.
also,
probably
they also have that.
I'm gonna bring this one to
Oh,
a
they
close
do?
because I have a few more music
Yeah.
ones that I think are gonna be interesting.
Okay.
But can I just say, I like Spotify listening parties because I like being able to listen to music with my friends.
Facts.
Yeah.
Isn't that like an only Discord thing?
No,
I don't
they
know.
have it
Dude,
you can do it through
The
Spotify.
friends
They have
mix
it on
kind
the-
of fire, though.
Oh wow!
I don't
so
know.
I
It's
see Star
fire,
Shopping
wow.
by Lil Peep. End of discussion. Spotify is better.
Okay.
Oh, wait.
All right.
Rest in
We're gonna
peace,
close
Lil
the
Peep.
Spotify, Apple Music. You guys, if you want to let us know on your opinions on some of these things, please feel free to do it. I'd love to see
I want to see that.
where you
Yeah.
guys stand. I'd love to see.
Unless you like Apple Music.
Yeah, we don't.
No,
want
even
Oh,
to-
yeah,
that.
yes, I know we are. I know we are.
I'm
I know we are.
I only kid.
Okay, our next one. Daniel Caesar versus Frank Ocean.
No comment. Why did you just rate this to target me?
I have one for each of you.
For context, Maxwell, like, you just like, yeah, Maxwell, like,
If
basically
Maxwell's
top
not
two-
listening to Frank
top
Ocean,
two.
he's listening to Daniel Caesar.
Yeah, if you listen to Frank
That's
Ocean's
wrong,
Daniel
actually.
Caesar.
I listen to
Oh,
many different artists,
no,
but
Maxwell-
the go-tos are just those two.
You know, like,
Yeah,
the top,
so
the
I
top
would like to
two-
hear your
I'll be like,
opinion.
I
listening to either one of those two. You'll text the group. I'm listening to Frank Ocean. I'm listening to Daniel Caesar.
I-
I'm in my field.
I would say
I don't.
Daniel Caesar.
I don't say that.
I will
I
I'm
send it
sad.
as a
pull up
jo-
the chat.
No,
No,
you can't do that. You can't do that.
Okay,
I would say Daniel Caesar
me too.
because he has more music out on Spotify.
Oh, I'd say
Does he?
Frank. Oh,
No,
okay,
he's-
yeah.
It's the same.
I don't know.
Around the same, I guess.
It's what's
It's the same.
And a bunch of
It's
random
the
singles.
exact same.
But
Maxwell knows this.
Frank Ocean's albums are longer.
Oh, that is true.
I've listened to more of Daniel Caesar's music, so I'm gonna go ahead. I really like his voice too.
Mhm.
So,
I would
I'm
say
gonna go
Daniel
Caesar.
Caesar. Max, what's up? What do you think?
I
You have
already
to
said
choose.
no
have to
comment. I
choose.
said
You
rate.
No,
pass.
you have to. No,
I
you
don't know
don't.
how.
Okay,
The rules of
fine.
the game.
You pick?
Okay, Kayla.
No, this is-
Nikki or Lemon. Oh, what's?
Lennon Stella, Nikki.
And
There we go.
I don't even know who your top artist. Who is? Nikki was your top artist, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was in my 3 out of my 5 top songs. Okay, Nikki. Go listen
Max,
to
just
Moonchild.
choose someone. Okay, if you can only
Okay,
if you can
Daniel
listen
Caesar or
to-
Frank Ocean is not going to burst into your room and say you're no longer a fan by choosing one. Okay, this is
gonna
a-
drop out of the 0.05 listeners.
Point
in
zero
Daniel Caesar
zero
if he says
five
Frank
percent.
They're gonna-
Oh,
Point
what is
0.005. That's
Oh, Maxwell.
Okay, I think then you have to pick. Then
you
you have
have to pick him then.
no, but I
Yeah,
okay,
but-
but that's because I started listening to Frank Ocean more later, like midway through the year. But I was already listening to Daniel Caesar because he was my top artist last year too.
Then just
Okay.
say Daniel Caesar.
I can't pick. This is not
Come on, I have 2 more artists we have to get through.
okay. Fine, Daniel Caesar because
Uh.
I listen more.
Okay, Emma, what did you say?
I said Frank.
Nice. Okay. Next one.
Oh, okay.
Dua Lipa, Troye Sivan.
I don't
That's a
listen
lot.
to. I don't.
I'd say
listen to
Troye Sivan.
Troye Sivan.
He's like, he's been like my number one for 5 years now.
That is
Yeah, I
true.
didn't know
Can't
who else
confirm.
to. I didn't know who else to do because I wanted to pick one for each of you, and I was like, all I can
Bro, I already
remember was
know
Dua
no
Lipa.
one
Troye
else.
My most listened to artist this year was Mariah Carey.
Sivan.
Just
But
to
would
let
you
you
really
know.
choose? Would you really choose Mariah Carey over Troye Sivan?
Okay. I'm not gonna answer that.
Okay.
That's not a question.
Christmas,
Okay.
there is just
Well,
one
part 2. There we go. We
thing
can
I
do
need,
Mariah Carey.
and I
Okay.
don't
Last-
care
I'll say
what
that this is the last one for the music section. John Bellion,
You know what I mean?
21 Pilots.
Yep, no, I knew it.
One Pilots.
Oh no, wait, this is hard.
Oh god. Okay, no.
I
Oh
said 21
god.
Pilots.
All right.
John
Look at
Bellion.
John
Numin's shirt.
Oh, I'm wearing a John Bellion. That's
Numin's
so
wearing a
funny.
John
No,
wearing a
Numin's
John
like
Bellion.
I can see the
Oh, wait,
album
we're
cover
wearing
next to your
t-shirts.
keyboard.
We have 2.
Okay, bro. Wait, yeah, hold
Oh,
up. I'm wearing
You
a
have
John
so much
Bellion
John
shirt right
merch.
now. There's a John Bellion painting right there. There's a John Bellion shirt right there. A
And your
signed
vinyl?
John
Bellion
Bellion.
painting you can see in the mirror.
Behind
Your
your
vinyl?
Raptors.
A signed John Bellion T-shirt signed by John Bellion.
Your
I've got, like,
vinyl.
I've got like the 20. Oh, you can't. Oh, there's a light there. 21. You can kind of see the 21 Pilots flag back in the corner there. I've got a bunch of 21 Pilots stuff.
You've got the
oh,
vinyl.
Oh, I got the vinyls. Oh yeah, I've got a John Bellion vinyl behind me and a 21 Pilots vinyl behind me. But okay, if I have to choose, oh, that's tough. Okay, because I started liking them at the same time as well. And they've both done a lot.
They do very
They
different,
do
but
very
like similar
different.
music.
A little bit
Different, but
different.
similar.
I think the demographic is pretty similar.
Yeah,
Mm,
a little bit. Okay. Oh god, that's so tough. I probably would have to say John Bellion. I probably would have to say John Bellion. Just solely.
okay.
Oh, that's so tough. That's so tough. Because oh man, I always like have them top 1. They're both tied, but I probably would say John Bellion.
Who was your top artist?
My top artist? Oh, who was it?
I think John Bellion was my
No,
artist
it
of
was
the
21
decade.
Pilots, I'm pretty sure.
John Bellion was
Oh,
my
wow.
artist of the decade last year. I
For
think.
this year?
No,
This year
last.
was 21 Pilots, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, really?
All right.
Because okay,
I'd say 21 Pilots.
because okay, yeah. My top artists were 21 Pilots, 2 Joji, and 3 John Bellion. I love Joji as well. Joji's my third favorite, but I would put John Bellion first just because of what he's done, like how like the the impact he's had on my life when I was younger as well.
All right. Okay.
That's so tough. I hate you.
That was a fun section. Okay, let's do some more entertainment. Shows or movies?
Shows.
Oh.
100% shows. 100% shows. I don't have the attention span.
Shows? It really depends.
You know what? I say
like
that
movies,
too.
but
I say that too, yet I can watch 6 hours of one TV show, but I can't sit through like a 2-hour movie.
No, I used to have the attention span for movies, but then recently, like just over quarantine, like it started. Okay, actually no. When I'm watching alone, I don't have the attention span. When I'm watching with people, I love watching. I love watching movies movies with people, like on online and stuff. It's so much fun making fun of movies and stuff. But I would say TV shows because I like more TV shows and I like movies.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
Maxwell?
Yeah.
This make me think too much.
Come on, go with your gut.
Okay, I watch TV shows more because it's easier to digest in smaller portions. But there are better movies.
I don't know. Well,
movies,
I get
okay.
There are very good movies.
Movies have less time to disappoint, but less time to impress.
Facts. Okay.
So I'm more likely to
but also
do a bad movie than a TV show.
But also you come to the movies which have like sequels and prequels and like entire universes, like superhero movies.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. This isn't really about TVs and movie shows, but it's typically like you'll be missing movies in a series on like Netflix and stuff. Like they'll have like 2 of the 3 movies and then you don't know how to watch the third, whereas TV shows will typically have almost everything. Although there are some times where they're missing like a season or 2, but
yeah, but I mean, then there's also issues with continuity in shows, like when you have cast members that leave and then it messes up the plot and the arcs, and then there's like production team people that leave that change it, like Community season 4, when they literally just fired the creator of the show, so the entire like atmosphere of it was changed for that season.
Mm-hmm.
It got better later though, which is good.
Yeah, it did, but it wasn't as good as the early seasons. But
I think I like TVs, for that.
I'm gonna say
TV shows give me a bigger cast to love.
Yeah.
No, yeah. Oh my god, Kaila.
Emotional attachment.
Bro, when Kaila watches a new TV show, this girl falls.
I cry so easily.
It's so annoying.
Literally, stop talking to me then.
Bro, she can't stop talking about any TV show she's watching, but it's okay. It's okay, Kaila.
It's so annoying, but it's okay.
Don't worry, Kaila. You're alright.
yeah.
Wow. Thanks, guys.
It's okay to be in touch with your emotions.
Facts.
Thanks, Maxwell. It means so much coming from you.
Shout out Frank Ocean, Daniel Caesar. Anyway, I think TV shows are better. I think TV shows are better because, movies, though they're really good. Movies are great. You can have cinematic masterpieces with amazing soundtrack. Movie soundtracks, insane.
Soundtracks, so yeah.
Especially we did a project, Emma and I, last year on film composers. So I really got an appreciation for like film composers and music scores, and it's so good. But I still probably have to stick with TV shows because it's like
Sorry.
I'm saying that, it's like there's a lot of content, and if you enjoy it, you can continue to watch more and continue liking that content. But if you don't like it, you can just turn it off after an episode. While it's like movies, I don't know if this happens to anyone else, but when I'm watching a movie, even if I don't like it, it's just like I have to watch it to finish it. You know, I just have to finish it. And
That's true.
Yeah.
There are a lot of movies though that I find like, for me, movies like there are a lot of movies that I like more purely because of the soundtrack. Like if the soundtrack wasn't there, I would not have really liked that movie.
Oh, facts.
But there are also so many TV shows I've seen that like the ending just ruins the whole show for me.
Mm-hmm.
I think that happens in
Mhm.
movies a lot, though.
I have it less in movies because usually if the ending's bad, the rest of the movie's bad, in my opinion.
Okay.
Like, cause like if you have like, if let's say the ending is 45 minutes and the last 45 minutes of the movie are bad, like that's a good chunk of the movie that you didn't like. Whereas if you have like a show that's like 12 seasons, but the last like half of season 12
Oh,
is what
that is
ruins
fair.
it for you, right?
That's
Then you have
painful.
like 11 and a half seasons that you really, really like. And then this like trash.
That is fair.
Yo, How I
So-
Met Your Mother.
I didn't even finish How I Met Your Mother.
I haven't watched How You Met.
I think I finished the first season. That was it. I didn't.
Yeah, I didn't like
Such
it.
a good show, and then the ending just illogical. But wait,
But like, yeah, no,
Uh.
that's what I like about it. Oh, but it's tough with shows because, like, you know, there's especially when you have shows that talk about a lot of like serious things. Like I just finished watching BoJack Horseman, amazing show. If anyone's want to watch, if anyone's thinking about watching it, amazing show. And talks a lot about like mental health and stuff, right? And it's like it's really tough to work with that type of stuff because you know, it's like you have like here's two shows talking about mental health. You have BoJack Horseman, you have 13 Reasons Why. 13 Reasons Why.
You can't even put them on the same
Well,
pedestal.
they both talk about similar topics. I'm not like they're not on the same pedestal, but they both talk about similar topics. And 13 Reasons Why did a terrible job with it, and it just like
Yeah.
it ruins. It's so bad. But you know, then you have, for example, BoJack Horseman, and it's a slippery slope because you make one false move and everything crashes. But I thought they handled it really well, and you know, it's really memorable that way. A good show that's done well. Another good show is like Community, what Maxwell talked about earlier. Regardless
you know-
of that one season, if they did it well. They had a good show, good content, and it sticks with people. And I think more TV shows have stuck with me than movies.
That's okay. I don't know if I should. Okay, you know, I'm gonna put this out there, but let's not get too into because it'll end up derailing us a little bit. But like when you have older TV shows and older movies that are a lot out of touch with the way that things should actually be. Like there are a lot of like old movies that I grew up watching that I really, really liked as a kid, but like when I look at them, the themes and the way that they handled certain topics were not at all correct. At what point, like where do you I don't know.
I mean,
That was just
that's
sorry.
being able to have the understanding of context,
Mhm.
the setting of when it was made.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I don't want to go further into that because
Then it gets
Sorry. Yeah, I'm
gets
sorry.
into,
It's just like a food for thought. Okay,
Mhm.
let's do comedy versus drama.
Oh, by drama, do you mean
Comedy.
like
what
what type of drama?
I don't know.
Like-
like
Action drama, like horror
No.
drama, suspense drama?
drama,
wait,
like just
Wait,
drama.
what? Why are you just adding drama after every other major movie?
Because you have action,
Comedy
like an
drama?
action movie, but it's like really dramatically action, like a horror movie that's really dramatic. Like
I would just
Uh,
say like a regular
No,
drama,
drama as
Just
in
like-
like
like
I
a
don't-
drama.
Soap opera level?
like what? Like give me an example
I
of
would
a
say like
drama.
soap opera. Like
like opera drama.
I would consider. I don't know if other people.
Opera, soap
But, like,
opera.
How to
Oh,
Get Away
soap
with
opera.
Murder in my head is like a drama.
Isn't
Pardon
it a
me?
mystery? Or
How to Get Away with
Thriller or
Murder. I would
something
get
like
like mystery drama.
no
Oh,
idea.
see, there now I'm doing like what Nama
You
did.
just you added
I'm just
Like a-
going into comedy.
comedy. It's easier.
Okay.
comedy. All my favorite shows are comedy.
Yeah,
there's
I-
also a lot of-
okay,
Friends,
under-
The Office,
Yeah.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I guess Modern Family's up there now. I'm almost done.
Oh, I love
Like,
Modern
a season
Family.
left.
I don't know.
Underrated. Okay, comedy shows on Netflix are so good. Like, I want to go through like watch all of them because they're so funny, and then without actually having to like pay attention to plot.
Oh, that bro, I love shows like
specials?
that.
Yeah, like the comedy specials, like John Mulaney,
Mhm.
Eliza
Oh.
Schlesinger,
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I love.
Oh,
I
Now
love
that
okay,
I think
wait.
about it, though, I think my
background and do other
movies-
stuff.
Daniel Sloss. I think he's probably one of my favorite comedians on Netflix. You should all go watch his comedy show. It's dark, but it's so good. and I'm waiting for his next one to come out. Anyways, sorry. Now I'm plug BoJack Horseman.
I don't know anymore. I really like comedy from the movies I really like, other than Crazy Rich Asians, I guess. I don't really know where you'd categorize that, but all my favorite movies are dramas. Sort of.
Like,
I don't know.
like what? Wait.
Like, I don't know, what would you say I, Tonya was? Pretty dramatic.
I guess.
Like a
Would you consider like The Dark
historical
Knight-
fiction?
That's for her, like, the night, but
But it is dramatic.
let's look at-
You could put it in the drama. Would you
dramatic.
consider like
Oh,
The
it's
Dark Knight?
comedy slash sport.
Oh, pff.
I didn't
Okay,
like.
I guess I like comedy.
Yeah.
like my favorite movie and movie series is like the Dark Knight trilogy.
That's
like
drama in my head.
a drama.
That's a superhero movie.
More than comedy.
It's like action movie.
It's not comedy. Yeah, but this
You
isn't
can't-
about
you
action.
When it's a superhero, you can't label it other than superhero. Because
That's
there's a
kind
lot
of
of
true.
it.
Okay.
Fair.
That's kind of true.
Yeah.
What about
Because
What
like,
about-
Deadpool's funny, but Deadpool's not a comedy movie. It's a superhero movie.
That's fair.
Mm,
I have to go. I like things that make
I
me
would say
laugh.
comedy? Yeah.
Okay.
What's it called?
Marvel versus DC.
I don't know.
You're the Apple Music in this
Okay.
conversation.
Okay. No.
There's no discussion here.
I have to say,
No.
Max-
Actually,
to
you have
say.
to stop shutting down pathways for conversations with other
Thank
people that
you.
have differing opinions.
No. Okay. I think okay. I think if you look at the movie aspect of things, Marvel has kind of like crushed the game with it.
This is
D-
movies and shows, may I remind you?
Okay, yeah, no. If we're talking about just movies, 100% Marvel. DC movies have been like really subpar for the past like ever.
So far,
Like
they haven't been
they've-
good since the
Like the Dark Knight
Christian
trilogy.
Bale Batman.
Yeah, the dark. They have. Well, like there's been like a. Oh man, I it's so annoying.
It's
Because-
it's like Birds of Prey and like that. That's all DC,
It's
right?
DC. It's DC.
Ooh.
Like it's. I think it's slowly getting better. I think it's slowly getting better. It's not, but I least think it is. I think it has potential.
I have to say
But
Birds of Prey soundtrack.
it's okay. The Dark Knight trilogy will always be my favorite movie series. It's insane. Good, great movie. Great movie. Sorry. The soundtrack's also insane. It's just, oh man, they really dropped the ball when it came to like Justice League. When it came to Man of Steel was okay. When it came Batman vs Superman was a terrible movie in my opinion.
Was that the
and-
one we watched in class?
The one we watched class was Justice League.
Justice
It was
League.
also Suicide.
I think I
Squad-
fell asleep. I think I fell asleep.
I'm gonna just have to say, I have to say this is gonna end all of the arguments. How you gonna not have background story movies for all the characters and then jump straight into two hero / anti-hero team up movies with no
No, yeah.
development for the characters at all?
That's
just jumping in.
yeah.
The Justice League is such a big thing that they could have done so well if they
Exactly,
developed it more before. Like you're starting a Justice League movie, and Batman
With
didn't even
no-
have his own movie. Like the Ben Affleck
Wait,
Batman didn't have his
wait.
own movie.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say,
Like
what is the Dark
Superman
Knight Rising?
was Wonder Woman
Yeah,
out
yeah.
before Justice League?
Wonder Woman,
I
yeah,
don't
she was
remember.
part
I
of
feel like
Okay, so you
yeah.
have two
And then they have,
characters out
the
of
new
like
Flash.
5 or 6. Yeah, the new Flash. Like they're coming out with the movies now after you
Yeah,
have the team up
they
movie.
came out with Aquaman.
I
after
don't
the
love.
fact.
Okay,
But even the solo movies weren't done that well.
The solo movies were also not that good.
They were
Like, the
not.
thing
I
is,
have
They
to
weren't
say-
that interesting because it was like, oh,
it's so annoying.
I don't. I think one thing that I really liked about Marvel is I like it when stories are chronological. I don't like when they do big team up movies or big movies and then do a prequel movie,
No,
which
yeah.
is
Mhm.
like the Black Widow movie. I'm so excited, but I was kind of I wanted it. I don't actually know. You know what? For her character, I did want her backstory because she's just fascinating and she just has deserved a movie for so long. But like, I don't like it like with DC at least how they did like Max was saying like Justice League, and now they're doing their backstory because I
Yeah.
feel like you lose your momentum in that way.
It's annoying. It's annoying because oh man, one thing why I like DC in general more than Marvel, because the superheroes, the characters, the comics, like the backstories and everything, so cool.
yeah, I
But-
can understand that.
They just wasted.
Yeah.
They wasted everything when it came to the movies, and it's like the Wonder Woman movie is good. I like the Wonder Woman movie, but I'm like picking at straws here. I'm like, this movie's good, but everything's all terrible. Like, it's all pretty bad. I'm excited for the new Batman movie though, the one with Robert Pattinson. I'm so excited. That's
yeah, but what doesn't make sense for me is you're starting a new Batman with a new actor while you're still continuing the other universe with the other Batman still going on.
Okay, yeah. See, here's the thing.
It's like pick something and do well instead of going all over the place. Suicide Squad is in the same universe as Justice League, but then there's another Batman. That's just its own movies. Just happening. And then you have CW Flash, which was good for like 2 seasons, and then they just did the same thing over and over again until it was blown out and no one wanted to watch it.
Oh yeah, I think I got to like season 3 of Flash.
I can't spoil that. I'm sorry. The early seasons were good, but then it just became, oh, I'm from the future and I'm going to beat you because I'm faster. Every season, it was just a new person with new costumes.
No, yeah. And it's like, oh, bro, the Suicide Squad. The cast on Suicide Squad.
Yeah, okay.
The cast on Suicide Squad it's a power team. It was so good.
But they relied so heavily on that cast.
No, it was so poorly executed. Like it was like they had like 15 minutes. Will Smith, he was in jail and he has a kid. But he's really good at shooting. That's all. Then they start killing everyone. There was no backstory. It was like it was so like Margot Robbie, she had a boyfriend, she fell into a pool of toxins. Now she wants to kill everyone. Like it's
like fast forwarding to try and get to the big thing so that they can get money, because it's like the only thing that was bringing people into the theaters to watch
the cast.
Justice League, it was like the cast and the fact that there were no other movies, so it was like, oh, this is let's see. I'm still holding out for Snyder Cut. I'm praying it will be better. Hopefully it will be, because I've heard good things. But I just want to talk about how the Justice League was such a big thing. I said this, it's such a such a power team. You have great actors. Yeah. You had so much potential.
Cartoon.
Oh, you got so many good actors.
A lot of people were like, I heard a lot of people were pretty disappointed about Captain America Civil War, because in terms of the comic comparison between Civil War and the movie,
my gosh,
it was nothing.
It was.
But if you take it in, but I actually like the way that they flipped it, because they were waiting out for a bigger team up movie, which ended up being Infinity War, right? Because that was when everything came together.
Yeah.
Instead of doing it too early with too few people, they flipped it around and changed it a bit.
And let some of the solo movies come out.
Yeah, so that more movies could come out, building up characters that led into.
That is the only respect I can give to Civil War. I'm sorry.
Marvel was Marvel. The people running Marvel, the people like twisting the screws and stuff. They're going crazy. They're going crazy.
Lesser note, I rewatched all of the X-Men movies during quarantine.
Oh, my sister did that too.
So you know what, X-Men? I just really like Wolverine. I really like Hugh Jackman, and here, bringing up my earlier topic, I could find every single movie except for Logan. I could not find a way to watch Logan like legally. So Logan's the only X-Men movie I haven't been able to see yet, and I really want to watch it.
That one movie, I forgot which one it was called, but it started off with Wolverine, there was an explosion, and then he was in a hole, and he was like hiding this one guy in the hole.
That's the X2?
I don't know, but that was a really good movie.
The one that happens during World War II in Japan.
I know, it was in Japan. Yeah,
World War II. It was during the...
That came out when we were in elementary.
We were young, yeah.
Although it was really funny, the first X-Men movie, you can see the wires pulling the actors in some of the shots, and I had to laugh a little.
In the old DC movies, like the one with Batman and Robin, with Killer Freeze. I forgot his name. I think it's Killer Freeze.
Keaton.
Yeah, and Poison Ivy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, bro.
With the big bomb, and they were running away with the bomb. That's the best DC movie out there. I have it on DVD. I watched it so many times as a kid.
It's so funny.
The Superman, the Superman before Henry Cavill.
The one with like the tight red underwear.
Pretty decent movies. I watched it as a kid too.
No, they're terrible. It's so they have so many like loopholes.
But like all of the superhero movies for that early on.
Yeah. Oh
Pretty
yeah.
good.
They're just funny.
Like,
They're
Incredible
they're
Hulk was not.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, but like
Yeah.
this. Oh, talking about like if
Okay.
you're talking about like the Spider-Man movies are so good. Oh, I
Mm.
remember watching them. I remember watching them on like the plane. Like like they have like those like plane movies. You like
Yeah.
the TV. You just like
Yeah.
click whatever you want to
Yeah.
watch. I played like Spider-Man. That was so good. I remember watching that. The one with
Yeah. You know
not the
the
blue
okay.
guy,
Tobey Maguire.
not the electric blue guy. It was like I think it was Venom. I think it was Venom.
That's the
Hmm.
third Tobey
what?
Maguire one.
Sure.
That
was
also
really
had
good.
Sandman and Green Goblin. Not Green Goblin. I'm stupid. It was
Yeah.
Sandman,
Oh, the Green Goblin one was really good as well.
Sandman, Venom, and what was oh
I
what was the name of Harry Osborn when he became?
Doc. Is that Doc Ock? No. Oh, sorry. I don't know why that was the first thing that came to my head.
No, because
That was-
what
that
is
was
the
wrong.
character's name?
I know the one
He
you're
be-
talking about. Oh my gosh.
because
Oh my gosh.
he became a villain in the end of the movie,
Yeah, right?
which made not a lot of sense. But they were just trying to do a lot, and it didn't work.
Okay.
It was entertaining.
Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. Fantastic movie. I know. That's not the same thing as what we're talking about, but I just want to put that out there.
In defense of DC, Lego Batman is probably one of the best video games I've ever played. Lego
That's a
Batman.
good movie too. The Lego
This-
Batman movie is pretty good. Best
Bro.
DC movie in the last 5 years was Lego Batman. Take that in, Naman. How does that make you feel as a DC
That's
fan?
so
Lego
funny.
Batman is
I-
in the top 3 DC movies in the last 5 years.
What about okay,
Lego.
DC? Just okay.
Lego.
One more thing on DC and Marvel before we move on. Marvel TV shows. I tried to go through all of the Marvel TV universe shows during quarantine, and I had to stop at like Iron Fist because I just did not like it.
Oh,
But I
Oh,
haven't-
yeah, no, the TV shows weren't that good, but like
Daredevil was I really liked Daredevil.
Daredevil was the best one. Yeah.
Daredevil. Jessica Jones was pretty good too. Although I
I've
didn't
heard good
get
things
to.
about Jessica Jones.
I wanted to watch it in like actual chronological order. So I'd watch like season 1 of one show and then this show, but I couldn't make it past Iron Fist. I
Mhm.
just I think it's something about the actor. It just was like you're so. I just want to like punch you in the face.
Did you watch what's that show called? Murdoch. Is it called Murdoch? What's the?
Okay, I'm gonna be real with you. I haven't watched many DC shows. I just can't get into them. I watched Titans. Titans actually.
I was gonna
like-
say it's Titans DC.
Titans is DC. Oh, before Teen Titans.
I know,
Titans,
here
the
it is.
original Teen Titans.
Why
Such
is that
a good
also
show.
why is that also top 3 in DC's TV
Bro.
shows in the last 10 years? That
Such a
like what
good
are they doing?
Okay, the original Teen Titans Go was also really good. Well, I like it. I didn't like it. I didn't like it compared to the regular Teen Titans, but I liked it as a kid. And the Titans, the one on Netflix, like the live one.
Yeah.
Okay, I liked it because it brought out like an inner fanboy. Like I was like, yes, cool.
Cool.
Cool. So I liked it for that reason. I don't know if like an actual TV show critic would like it.
Okay.
But I heard good things about the Green Arrow TV show. I haven't watched
Yeah,
it,
it's
like
pretty
Arrow.
good. I watched a couple seasons.
I've heard it's good. So
Hmm.
thanks.
I never
DC.
went back into DC after Flash. I just got really bored with Flash. Okay. Disney
How's-
versus Pixar.
Oh,
I don't know. You can They work
That's-
on a lot of stuff together, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
like a
Well,
lot
let me
of the
get a-
top movies from Pixar are in collaboration with Disney. So in that context, I would say Disney. And the
Okay.
fact that Disney owns so many like Star Wars,
Disney
Oh,
owns
that's
Star
true.
Wars.
That's
Fox,
true.
and they're doing good with all of them, while Pixar's
Okay. Okay, then
Oh.
okay, wait.
I'm
Tangled
opening up
versus
the.
Frozen.
You said
Tangled
what?
versus Tangled versus Frozen.
Frozen.
just Tangled.
Oh,
Tangled.
you
is
said
better.
Frozen after you saw Frozen 2.
Okay, Frozen 1. Frozen 2 is
Oh,
terrible.
Frozen 2.
I'm sorry.
Frozen 2 Frozen 2 is the perfect example of a movie that was carried by its soundtrack.
That is true. All right, Frozen 2. I
Frozen-
watched it. I watched it with my cousin at the movie theaters.
Did you fall asleep?
Bro,
I fell asleep in the movie theater watching.
It was so bad. Okay, we just man, it wasn't good. I'm sorry.
It was
Like,
so infuriating. Frozen 2 made me mad.
Frozen 1 is really good. Why I put Frozen over Tangled though? Because I'm gonna be real, I haven't watched Tangled.
You literally suck as a human being.
You have not watched
Okay.
Tangled, then you can't have an answer.
Before you guys get mad at me, I'd like to divert the talking points to Emma not watching Lion King.
Okay,
Emma
to
hasn't
be fair, I haven't
What?
seen Lion King either.
What?
No one moved.
What?
Thank you.
Okay,
What?
okay, no, we're talking about Tangled. Tangled's
We're
just,
talking about Tangled. Tangled?
other than the fact that Flynn Rider is grooming a
was-
17-year-old girl that has never talked to anybody or witnessed society, it's a better movie, and the music is
Yes,
True.
okay. But I mean, you could same thing could be said for Anna. Anna.
Oh,
What are their ages?
I can't remember how old they were.
Like
They're
if
the same age,
Hans,
right? Or
if
like they're
Hans,
close.
okay, but if
They're
Hans
not
didn't
10
turn
years
out,
apart. He's not.
if Hans didn't turn out to be the bad guy, okay, in that situation, is that not kind of like the same thing? Okay, that movie came
Yeah, how
out.
old is Hans?
No, but Hans is talking to this girl who's never left the castle before, never experienced life outside the castle, and then they fall in love. Is that not the same thing, other than that he ended up turning out to be a villain?
Kristoff's 21 and Anna is 18. That's not as bad. Flynn Rider is.
I'm talking about Hans.
But that's like in the context of that movie that makes sense because it's like
Okay,
rich and wealthy.
other
and
than
high-status
okay,
people
I'm not
marry the
excusing. I actually didn't know.
royalty, right?
Okay, wait. First off, I'm not condoning. Put that out there. Second of all, I didn't know that there was that big of an age gap between Rapunzel and Flynn. I'm gonna be honest. I thought he was only like a couple years older than her.
Into the unknown.
Anyways.
Oh,
I don't know. Okay, Almond knows my Frozen obsession.
bro, Emma.
I had Frozen
Oh,
headphones, I had a Frozen lanyard, I had a Frozen pencil case. Like everything I owned was Frozen. Like I watched the movie over 30 times.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know. I
I
want to say Tangled. I feel like that goes against why.
But it's a better movie though.
Tangled
It's a
soundtrack
movie.
is so good.
I
Movie,
remember there's
so
one
good.
scene on
Oh,
Tangled
Frozen,
about
that was so.
her getting a frying pan and going like dong because it was in the trailer.
Okay.
I'll go. Oh god,
We're gonna
okay, I'm
watch
going.
it.
Yeah.
Tangled.
We're gonna watch it.
Tangled. Okay.
You should watch Tangled.
There's.
for real.
I just have a longer list of things I don't like about Frozen than with Tangled. Tangled
Fair
currently is
enough.
the only thing about the age difference that I just learned about. So there's my new thing. There's my new.
But
tidbit.
also in the context of that situation, you could ignore it because I feel like in the medieval
mean-
times it was more.
There, I don't.
normal for that to
There's
happen.
every single Disney princess, prince, or like relationship has some sort of like really problematic undertone, right?
Yeah. that's
So
Also,
Like,
I guess he wasn't. Was he grooming her? I don't know. Wait, no, no, I don't
true.
know.
Shout
Let's start
out,
off from it.
I mean, I don't think she was really. I don't know if you would say he's.
like Sleeping Beauty. If you think about it, that's kind of
To be fair, he didn't want any.
suspicious.
Sleeping Beauty is.
He didn't want.
That's kind of suspicious.
He didn't want anything to do with her. Like Flynn didn't want anything. He just wanted the crown from her, right?
Who are
And they
who
fell
are
in
the-
love. But like,
Into the
Yeah.
unknown.
Yeah, no. Shout out to Brothers Grimm though,
Oh,
because like all these stories are written by
yeah,
those
the
two, like,
original
a while
stories
ago,
are so.
and they're
good.
like really dark. That's why
They're
some of
really
it bleeds through
interesting.
into Disney movies, right? Like the
What the-
actual concepts of the movies are actually
Mhm,
a
mhm.
lot darker than what people think. So
Wait,
Yeah,
what
yeah.
was
it's
the
not-
name of the original authors?
I'll allow it. I'll allow it. The original authors are the Brothers Grimm, so they wrote a lot
Yeah,
of
the
like,
Brothers
the
Grimm.
fairy tale.
Their stories. Okay, the ones for Sleeping Beauty is so okay. Also, if we're gonna talk about age difference and Pocahontas,
I haven't watched
I've only
Pocahontas
seen it
either.
like once
The movie is
when I was a kid.
that
watched
movie.
I think I watched it once. I was really obsessed with Colors of the Wind, but
Yeah. Okay.
Bro, shout out our grade 5 teacher for reading us the original Brothers Grimm.
Hansel and Gretel was so.
Oh my gosh, Hansel
Remember?
and
Oh, and
Gretel
Rumpelstiltskin.
scared
Those
me.
two. Rumpelstiltskin and Hansel
Yo,
and Gretel.
Rumpelstiltskin.
Is there a Hansel and Gretel Disney adaptation?
Oh,
yet?
facts?
No,
Hansel and Gretel was kind of...
Does that exist?
I don't know,
not as a
but it
movie.
was...
Hansel and Gretel scared me.
Bro, there could be an actual horror movie about that. That's so funny.
I feel like there already is.
There
Yeah, I
is?
feel like there definitely is. And then there's like all the implications with like Sleeping Beauty, like all of the Disney movies, like princess movies. There's a lot of really just like But
Okay.
Wait, I'm
on
trying
a
to think. Is
surface
there
level,
anything bad
Tangled is
about-
way better than Frozen. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Wait, is this? Am I tripping? Is Aladdin is Disney, right?
Yeah.
It is. Aladdin's
Mhm.
Disney. Okay. Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm trying to think of anything besides like Princess Jasmine's dad being annoying. That was inherently bad.
About Princess and the Frog?
No, about Jasmine.
Oh,
Princess
Aladdin.
and the Frog.
I know people have issue with Princess and the Frog because, like, first, like, Black Disney princess, and she spends most of the movie as a frog. So people were like,
It's like
"Meh."
5 minutes screen time.
Yeah, they're like, all right. But I mean, that's
Still like the
like
movie,
a whole
but like I feel like
movies,
Disney needs to
movies
do
and
better.
movies and societal notions. The whole other
They
episode.
did good for the representation of the New Orleans culture, I feel like. With all the music and the
I wouldn't know.
Back to Pixar. I like Cars. The movie Cars.
I only
Incredibles.
see
That is one of my favorite movies.
Oh,
Not
even his Pixar.
Incredibles.
Toy Story.
Toy Story.
Incredible.
Toy
Is
Story?
Toy Story
scared
Disney Pixar?
Toy Story scared me.
I'm
as a
looking
kid.
at the full list.
Is Toy Story
4 was
Disney
scary. Why
Pixar?
were there so many jump scares?
I'm gonna consider it
Um,
Pixar.
I'm gonna just
Bro,
say it right now. Toy Story 3 was the movie that was closest to making me cry. I've never
Yeah,
watched a
I
movie.
think I feel like I
Wall-E
Power in
definitely.
the Fire.
Wait, what's
Finding
Big Hero
Nemo?
6? Where's Big
Big
Hero
Hero
6?
6 is Disney.
Here's
Okay.
Disney.
It's a Disney
Big Hero 6
Marvel comic.
Big Hero 6.
Wall-E, The
Oh, Big Hero
Incredibles,
6.
Cars,
Wall-E
Finding Nemo.
scared me as a
I
okay. Pixar
love-
movies scared me as a
Wall-
kid.
Wall-E was like like
Wall-E
Wall-E
and
scared me. I don't know
set
why.
me up
Eva.
for heartbreak, bro.
Wall-E and what was the
Wall-E
white
gave me
one's name? Evie.
Eva, yeah.
I cried when I actually got to watch it.
That was a good
Oh.
movie.
I
Bro,
was so
Wall-E-
mad at all of the people on that ship. I was like, y'all suck. And then I realized
You
that
couldn't
that's
see that
how
happening
everyone
though.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I was like, oh wow, we all really suck.
But in the Disney side, you got The Lion King, you got Frozen, you got Big Hero 6.
They
Because
both
of-
have classics, but I think currently Disney is ahead with
100%.
Mhm.
Oh, bro.
But
God.
Pixar does make really good movies.
One of my favorite, like probably my favorite, like in between Disney and Pixar, my favorite movie has to be Lion King. Lion King is such. Yo, if you guys still haven't watched Lion King, bro, that movie. Well, you guys probably won't have the same effect of what happens to me, but Lion King, oh my god, that
Put
was
it
like
on the
like
list. Put it
such
on
a
I think
big
my
part of
top
childhood.
three. Okay, my top three Disney like animated movies. Big Hero 6, Tangled, and the Aristocats. Please do yourself a favor, go watch the Aristocats. It is
Big
such a.
Hero 6 actually made me cry.
I watched Big Hero 6 to cry. It is such a good.
Big Hero 6 made me cry for real. That was it.
Bro,
that movie was
The
something else.
Aristocats was a good movie too. Bro, I love the little cats when they attack the butler. Oh, spoiler. Sorry. But Disney also has like Parent Trap.
Yeah.
Pa-
Like their in real life movies were better.
Yeah, their movies.
Pixar didn't even do.
Oh, I didn't even watch like
Disney
the
also got
live.
Family Channel. Come on.
Bro, the
Oh.
Disney XD. Y'all watch Lab Rats? Oh my.
Bro,
Oh
wait,
my
hold on.
gosh.
Y'all watch
Does
Does anyone
Ant-Farm?
remember Pair of Kings?
Was
Oh
that
my God.
declassified on?
Okay,
Hmm?
wait, this isn't fair
Okay.
though, because Pixar is not.
Okay,
That's true,
what-
Pixar's
in the-
not
in the
computer
animation.
animation.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I was just going off on a tangent.
Wizard of Waverly Place. Oh wait,
Bro.
Sweet
also,
Life of Zach and Cody.
Oh my
the
gosh.
Troy Bolton movies.
Jesse.
High School Musical.
Okay. I really liked Descendants purely because the costumes in Descendants were so cool. I loved
I didn't
Yo.
watch Descendants.
As a young gifted student watching Ant Farm, I felt really cool. I think it made me think.
Oh
that
my
I was
gosh,
better
they
than
do.
them. Yo, their
They
school
do.
was so cool. Like, how do you?
They do.
How?
I
Where
was
do I
like-
find a
I
school
was
like that? Like that. That's
They-
like what I thought gifted was, and then I went into gifted. And I was like,
Yeah, like
we'll talk
kids
about
who
that in
are
another episode.
kids who are confident and secure in their own similarities and differences and pursue things and don't give up when one thing doesn't go right for them.
So imagine.
I thought that was gonna be gifted. Oh no.
Okay. Do we
Okay.
want to move on to another
Do we
topic
want-
now?
Yes. Okay. I have one more category. It's kind of just like really random things.
Okay.
FaceTime versus texting.
FaceTime.
Ooh. I don't know. I never talk when we FaceTime. Like I just sit there, I fall asleep.
am I the only person who like genuinely just like man, texting is like it's fun. Texting is good and all. Like I enjoy texting, but it's so much more convenient to pick up the phone and actually talk to someone. Like it's so much more convenient. You know, like if I'm driving or if I'm just like chilling at home trying to do something or trying to like do something on my computer.
I would rather
Both.
I prefer texting purely because it's more private.
Mhm.
I don't always have the ability to like talk on a phone. Like
Fair.
just
I'm more of a also FaceTime is good. I like, seeing people. I think FaceTime is good.
Okay, Maxwell, what about you?
I could talk about this for a very long time. It could be a whole episode of me just myself ranting about the differences between the two. Because I feel like
give us like a watered down version.
Okay, the current the current situation with texting, there's too many like standards and rules and like these expectations that everyone has
I
created.
just don't follow them.
Yeah, okay, yeah. But then it's like, oh, what if other people think about it a lot, and then do I have to do it and follow these rules? And it's like, oh,
that's pretty basic.
That's something that's. I
Max,
feel
it's
like
a whole other
for
episode.
kids, like kind of like the social media thing. Growing up, that's a whole like. It's like these unwritten rules of texting that you have to follow.
I never adhered to them. I never like. I always knew about them. I just didn't see any purpose in like
good experiences with texting people. I don't know. I'm not gonna go into too much detail about it, but like I find it just like it's hard to be able to
get to know someone.
Get to know someone as well as like make it less trivial and actually be able to like get the message that you're trying to spread across rather than if you're just talking to someone. Because of like if I'm texting, like if anything I could say can be misinterpreted in many more ways than whether or not if I was saying it right.
And it's like oh no, what Maxwell was saying about having like an actual conversation rather than just trivial back and forth. It's really true. Because like when you're talking with someone on the phone or on FaceTime, even if like you're just sitting there doing nothing, like doing your own work, that's fine. Like that's like acceptable, right? Because you're on FaceTime, you're just doing whatever you have to do. But like when you're texting someone, right, and you get a text and you don't know how to respond, it's like I don't want to like kill the conversation and leave it alone, but I want to keep on talking to you, but I also don't know what to say. And the more I talk, the more it just drags out, and the more it just gets ruined, and then slowly you lose. You don't want to talk to each other because it gets slowly starts to get boring. And it's just like, bruh.
I don't know. Maybe I just don't talk to enough people. I think maybe because the people I text, I tend to have had like actual personal relationships first because. So for me, like when I text people, I can hear their tone of voice in my head, which is why I have no issue with tone. Like the way I would text Emma is very different to how I would text Maxwell. So if Maxwell sends me like really short, just like yeah, okay, I'm not really bothered by that because that's just how he speaks. Whereas like with Emma, I would expect like not expect, but like it's more in line with her character.
Kaila would expect a lot of gaps and
a lot of.
Keyboards.
Then that kind of ties to what Maxwell was saying earlier about like the norms of texting. It's like I've caught myself getting better at this, but I used to like overthink it a bunch. Like for example, someone would be like text without an exclamation mark at the end, or without capitals, or like with like punctuation. I'd be like, yo, like other punctuation not including question marks or exclamation marks. I'd be like, yo, is this person mad at me? Like it might have to be nervous right now if they don't like use emojis or anything. Like if they don't like, I get really nervous.
It's hard to get tone across. Like I will use the example or the comparison of like broken telephone, because if it's misinterpreted by the other person and then just continues going on, it's just weird. But then the big factor is having an established relationship with the person that you're texting with, like what Kaila was talking about already before talking. Because if you have like you're able to like read what people are saying if you know them already from before and you've done stuff with them in person, you know how they talk, you've called with them and stuff. But if you don't, or you're not as like familiar with it, then it's like there's a lot of room for like second guessing and like doubting and worrying what's going on in the situation.
I have to say in that situation, when I'm online now, I've seen a lot of people use tone indicators, and I think they're actually so helpful. Like you could just so like you see it a lot on like I see it a lot on
I see it mostly on Twitter, right?
Yeah, like I see it on Twitter, and it's like you can just very quickly indicate like what you're actually trying to
Yeah.
say.
What
And I
is
know
It's like you
like
say
you would
something
just
and then you do /s as for like sarcasm.
yeah.
Oh.
And I mean, I know like sure, okay, whatever.
Bro,
You
just use
can think
emojis.
whatever. No, but
Like,
like I
not
use
all
emojis. I use
Yeah.
like the smiling emoji genuinely and passive aggressively.
Okay, no, yeah, I feel that. Like, okay, there's
Like,
some
I know-
emojis which should be like off limits for anyone to use. This is a joke. I don't actually believe this. Anyway, like the original laughy cry emoji. I just it's just funny to me. Like I use it ironically, right? But like
I use
what I
this
won't,
tilted
but
one
I
now.
use like the skull emoji or like the tears streaming down your face. I use that unironically. Like I use that to actually show like I'm actually laughing.
I use
yeah.
the celebration emoji a lot. That's my most used one.
But like there's some emojis which
Can't start using the cat
you know they're
emojis.
sarcasm. Like
Yeah, I know.
like the emoji like
Love that one.
I use
for
that
con-
like okay, I use that a lot of emojis that I use
Oh,
that when I
for
use like
context,
it's the
the
puppy
pleading
dog.
emoji.
you have to give
the
context.
puppy eyes pleading
It's the puppy
emoji.
eyes. Yeah, a lot of emojis that I use now, I use like
That's
I,
what he
I,
uses the leg
like
emoji.
ironically unironic.
Yeah.
Like I use it a lot like as a joke to the point where it has become something that I've just used normally. So in that sense it's no longer ironic, but at the same time it is. I will use the leg emoji. I'll just like I've gotten I want to use all the emojis that no one uses like
Yeah, me too. I do that
lantern
too.
emoji. Why?
Oh my gosh. I love my favorite one is the woman in the shower with the mist. I love that one. I use that all the time.
the lungs
I think-
emoji.
Bro, before we move on from this topic, I just Maxwell, can you quickly give a pleading emoji to the
No.
people watching on YouTube, please?
No, I can't
Please.
do that.
Bro, you're so good at it.
No.
Maxwell,
you
do
should.
it for the YouTube squad. People watch this far. Come on, they deserve a Maxwell pleading
No.
emoji.
Come on.
Please,
Yeah.
please.
I'm not doing
Twist.
okay, next topic. Let's move on.
Okay,
Let's talk
okay.
about something else.
Okay.
Wait. I just want to say I actually feel more relaxed texting. I can't hear myself in my head sometimes, so I really have to think before I talk.
Oh,
Like at least
Yeah.
with text, I can just type it out.
that's fact.
I can't hear myself a lot, so it's
I-
like I don't know.
With texting, I get to think before, like for example, if I'm talking about something serious, I get to like type something up, look back at it, like cut out that. Oh, I shouldn't say that. Oh,
Do you guys
okay.
ever type your texts in notes and then screenshot it and send it to
Oh
someone?
no, I'll just copy and paste it. But with,
No,
with, like,
sometimes they're too long.
No.
no, because it just like opens up into the next one. Okay, I think she's
I have to say
final thoughts on
texting.
this.
I have to say texting.
Haven't
I'm gonna
done
say
that
for
before.
Bro, I
Yeah,
think we
we
have a
said, yeah,
solo
texting.
episode with Maxwell just talking about the difference between FaceTime and texting.
Maxwell
That's
could
a
write
whole
his
other
thesis on
episode.
it. Okay.
I'll become a social scientist.
Okay. Do you guys want to do another technology related one, or do you want to do just something really random?
Just
Up to
it's
you.
up to you.
Okay, let's do
Is this a lot?
night in versus night out.
Oh.
No.
I
What does
am
that even
team
mean?
Going
night in all the way. I don't want to leave my house.
Okay, by night out, can it be going out to someone's house for the night, like a sleepover?
No. A night. Okay, night. Okay, here I'll define it. You and your friends, like okay, let's us. We're gonna go do something.
Okay.
Night in is that we're
Right.
in someone's house.
Oh, in for
We're
sure.
spending
In for
in-
sure.
We're spending the night in, getting like whatever. Night out is like we're going to like a park. We're going to.
in for sure. In for sure.
A park.
I don't know.
Party.
I like these.
A park.
When we went,
You guys want to do the monkey bars?
We're all underage. It's not like I can say the clubs.
You can go to under. You can go
You
to
can do other
non-drink.
things at night that aren't clubs.
I just thought of that. I'm sorry. Okay. I don't know.
Let's go to the park, guys. Let's do the swing, the seesaw.
Yeah, the seesaw.
But like
the
my,
seesaw scared me as a kid. I'm not gonna lie.
my
Okay.
fondest night memories have been like at like someone's sleepover, like at a house. Like the sleepovers are so much fun. So if you mean like
Fun.
from like I said night in someone's house. Oh, Man, so
I don't
much
know,
fun.
I feel like depending on the people you're with, if you're with like your close group of friends, if you go out and do something, it'll normally end up at some. I don't know. Just for me, it normally ends up at someone's house. Like you plan to go out and do something, and then end up like going out to chill at someone's place.
I don't have that freedom. I have a 10 p.m. I'm home before dark, so I don't get to go to
You
someone's
mean like
house after.
5 p.m. now? Dark and
Yeah.
Yo, sunset's so early now. It's so long.
No, literally. If we had to go, I would have to be home by like 8 p.m. So I prefer in.
Oh no, night in for sure. Indoors is just. Of course, I love the outdoors. I think it's great, but I think inside is just more. It's just
More
nice.
comfortable.
It's comfy, yeah.
I prefer.
I'm 50-50.
Okay, this is not a 50-50 episode. You gotta pick one.
Okay, well, okay, but it depends on the setting of the going out or going in, staying in.
You mean
In
the
general.
setting?
Like this, like what's happening.
You pick.
hanging out with
Okay,
friends.
if you had
If
the
I'm
choice,
hanging out with
if
friends,
we were
I'd rather go out.
okay. Well, there you
Well,
go. You go out.
Especially next year. Like next year when I'd rather go out with my friends. Like I wish honestly that we went out more. Like if we, I think I've gone shopping with you guys often. I wish we went to like karaoke or something, or like got bubble tea together. We never did stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because it was always we. Okay, it's chaos trying to plan stuff with us.
Yes,
That's
true.
another thing. Okay, I have to say, I like night in because it takes so much of my brain energy to plan outings.
Okay, it's not as bad. No, I think the thing is like when we were younger, it was really bad because we didn't have money.
And we don't
Yeah,
have
well, you
cars.
gotta do
That's
money.
true.
You
We don't
gotta
have
do like,
cars, and
who are
don't
we
have,
gonna
like-
go?
We don't have the ability to like just be like, oh yeah, I'm going out and I'm taking public transport because we were in like grade 8.
But it's also
But
like,
now it's
but
like, oh, I'm going out. I'm just gonna take the bus, or I'm gonna take the.
But it's
GO
also
train
like-
downtown.
And also,
who's free?
Cars?
Who's awake?
bro, having
Yeah.
a car, bro, if you are on the fence about, oh, I'll take my G1 or G2 later, do it ASAP. Do
Might
your
as well.
G1 and G2 ASAP because
When
driving is
I was so
driving is so good. It's so good. You have so much like freedom and it feels so good. Like, man.
Shout out to Naman for driving me everywhere.
Bro, I drive everyone. I'm
Designated
literally
Uber driver, Uvu driver.
I don't have my
I'm
G1.
stereotypically
so-
the Uber taxi driver now.
The Uvu driver.
Uber job.
Yeah, I don't
Okay.
know. Okay. Oh wow, we've been okay. How many more do you guys want to do? I have a couple more, but
One
we've
or
been on
two.
for.
One or
Okay,
two, yeah.
let's do fire versus ice.
What?
In what context?
What?
What? No.
Fire versus ice. Whatever
Uh,
context you want to make it.
Can I get a Sprite with fire in it?
Yeah, ice. What the hell?
Can
Like-
you guys want to have a Bon Ice? And freeze marshmallows?
nice.
Okay.
Okay, fine,
Okay.
fine.
No, 100% ice. Cause what the fuck? Okay.
Oh.
Okay. Are
For
you saying-
what?
are you saying,
Let's
For
skip
what?
it. Let's skip it.
Okay,
ice
wait.
and water?
Okay, fine. Let me be more specific. If you had superpowers, fire powers or ice powers?
Okay. Thank
Oh.
you.
How are we supposed to derive that
So
from
would I
fire or
rather-
ice?
would I
No, I
would
wanted to
rather
see
be-
what. No, that wasn't the original intention. I wanted
Oh,
to see
okay,
what you would
superheroes?
say.
Fire.
Oh, would I rather?
But
be
my
if
God.
you need more
Guys,
specific, if you need more specificity,
the
Pardon?
icy guy from the
Frozen.
Incredibles, Frozone, or like Starfire.
Where's my super
Where's
suit?
my-
Oh, the Human Torch is so much cooler than Frozone. I'm sorry.
You
Human
said
Torch
fire?
from
Oh,
From
Human
Fantastic
Torch. Yeah.
Four, dude.
Human
You know
Torch
how
is
much
true.
more hurt you can cause people if you're like burning them rather than if you freeze them?
Nah,
'Cause
but
you're
imagine-
you're frying
but-
their nerves.
But you can, but you can,
Imagine how much-
but you're not. Your goal isn't to hurt people. You just need to incapacitate them. You can do that
Ah,
way
exactly.
better with
Imagine
ice.
Imagine how much, bro. First of
Like, you
all,
burn someone's leg,
how
they're not going anywhere. They're
imagine
just
how much
lying.
You
swag
freeze
have.
someone's leg, they're not going anywhere.
Oh, that'd
you
be
can
so
run.
cool.
Yo,
Okay,
okay.
now what-
Everyone that watches movies knows that if someone's
Okay.
frozen, they slide everywhere faster.
So they're done though. They can't do
Okay, but
anything.
then what if you freeze them to the ground? What I'm saying is this.
Okay, but if you
alright?
just set them on
What I'm
fire,
saying- if you're a superhero, right? You're trying to get to the bottom of the case. All right. You see, you see a bad guy running. Okay, sure, you can throw your fire at him. Oh, they burned the leg, but they just get into a car. Run away. And they
Just get into a
I
car
don't know
with a
if it's
burning
that.
leg.
I don't know if it's that easy.
if you have ice, throw that, land on their
Knock 'em
foot.
out.
Oh, now they're just stuck. Oh, they're stuck on the floor. Oh, what can I do now? I have to stay here. And then you come up to them, and then you freeze them up, and then they're all really cold. Oh, please give me a jacket. Please give me a jacket. Nope, no jacket for you. You're cold. And then imagine this, right?
Freezing lowers their cell efficiency.
Fact, you can take them.
Burning them kills the cells.
Yeah, we don't want that. You don't want to kill the
Why
cells.
We're
not?
not trying to kill people.
Because you were trying to. Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
We're taking the pacifist route.
Okay.
You freeze them, they slip. They
Okay,
get
then you
concussion.
with ice powers, you can make a cage.
Also, you can
make a cage with the
that
ice.
Frozen did.
Can't make marshmallows with ice.
Okay, marshmallows or whatever.
You can't.
You know what, Maxwell? We can have that frozen maple syrup thing they have in Quebec.
Exactly. Oh wait, what?
Wait, what?
Maxwell agreed. Okay,
Okay, so we also.
What I'm saying is, oh, imagine how much fun this would be. Okay, no, you can't even count. Imagine how much fun this would be. You put your skates on, right? And you just go on a joyride. Imagine.
I mean, Frozone just slides on it though, so he doesn't need skates.
Exactly though. That's the point.
I don't think in real life that would actually work if you like had the ability to like if you put ice down.
Because he got a super suit.
Oh, fact. If I had a super suit, then it's still ice.
Because he got a super.
But if I didn't have a super suit, I'd put skates on and just keep on going. I'd go like this. I just like.
Okay, for reference, he's standing up on his bed right now.
Put my hand out and like keep on making ice and just keep on skating on the ice as it goes in front of me, just like that. And then
You hit the nene.
No, but imagine that. That'd be so.
Listen. You get your money's worth with drinks. You can get no ice, and then you add your own ice.
Exactly.
Oh, what are you gonna? Oh, let me get cold chocolate.
Okay. Okay, is this gonna be the last one?
Sure.
Okay. Ready, guys? Past or future?
Oh, like would you want to go to
know?
I'm gonna let you
go to the past. Go to the past. Well, can we all agree on go to the past or go to the future?
No, I'd rather go to the
If I
future.
go to the
I
past-
like this.
Okay, by go to the past, do you mean like let's say you are doing
You can't
5 years
change
back
anything.
in your life?
You
go
can't change
5
anything.
5 years back in your life, or do you go 5 years back in your life, or do you go 50 years back into like the past and you start living
your
that
past, right?
your past, or 50 years in the past?
Let's say yours.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would rather
You
do
gifted
my
again.
past. No,
I
but
think
like,
regardless-
you're not
That's-
living it. You're just witnessing it, right?
I would
I
not
want
want
to
to witness.
see
I
that.
think regardless, I would choose future of anything. Like if anything, I choose
I
future.
don't know.
I
I feel
think-
okay because
Okay,
from my point of view, if let's say it's like this, you get some powerful being is like, okay, here I'm gonna give you free control of like being able to control what time you're looking at from your past, and you can go to any time and watch what was happening, rather than okay, I'm gonna give you control of having it on a screen and watching what happens in your future. If you go into your future, that's gonna like have an effect on what the decisions you make now
mhm.
in your life moving forward from that. But if it's past, it's like, oh, that's what I did
Yeah.
back then.
Okay.
That's kind of
I
cool.
think that's a good
That's
thing.
kind of cool how I've changed.
Oh,
I have to
no.
say,
No.
I'm very against the notion of like future like seeking almost, because like I think I agree with Maxwell in the sense that if you were able to see a singular moment in your future, whether or not you were, regardless of whether or not you were happy with that, you were subconsciously going to either strive towards it or run away from it, and you're going to miss out on the intermediate time in that life. You lose that part of your life, and you're going to continue and strive, and you're never going to be happy with where you are. But that being said, I don't really want to see my grade 7 self again.
Bro,
Actually,
Grayson.
wait, no. I will
Grade
say
7.
past purely because I want to go back to before I was in Canada.
Oh, that's
There we
cool.
go. I'm gonna go past.
I okay. Seeing myself in the past would probably just make me hate myself even more. But I was sort of just like oh man, I'd pinpoint like every single thing, and just I would just not live it down at all. Okay, I think in every aspect I'd go in the future. Whether we're talking about going 50 years 50 years back, or like just like 5 years back. If you go 50 years back, I'm not trying to get like racially abused. I'm kidding. Partially. I'm not like I feel like there's a lot of problems which we're progressing through, which I want to stay in the future, stay in the present for, or even go to the future. I want to see that. It's an interesting concept and it's really scary. I agree with Maxwell and Kaila how it's if you do go in the future, you won't be able to live the same. There's no way you're living the same after seeing the future. Whether that be if you see that like some crazy billionaire has made flying cars, or you see that there are no more billionaires and billionaires are getting taxed, you're not gonna be able to live the same. And that's what it's scary. But it's scary. That's a tough question. That's a very tough question. But if we were just live in the future, not like be able to see the future, but live in the future, I'd go in the future. If we had to see the future, I'd see the past.
Yeah. If it was a matter of living,
I'd 100% live in the future.
Although to be fair, I would like to go back to a time where I was okay and like I had no responsibilities. Not gonna lie.
Oh, that is true. I want to go back to a time when But okay, also it's like this. Do you go back in the past with the same knowledge you have now? Because you go back into the past, you go back to when you were like 10 years, 11 years old, when you just didn't care about anything. But you know that I feel like back then when you're 11 and 10 or 12, you don't know what you don't know.
Yeah, yes.
And it's like but if you went back now, but you know that something's coming up. So subconsciously, you're not going to feel
knowledge.
Pardon me?
With your current knowledge, you're going back in time?
If you go back with your current knowledge, you go back. The question's up for interpretation, because it's like if you go back with the current mind you have right now, then
is there any benefit?
There's no benefit for it.
And also, if you go back without, is there any benefit?
If you go back without, then it's like if you go back without, then sure, there's a small benefit, but it's also just reliving your life. And
never mind.
If you have to follow the same steps that you did in your current life, then everyone else around you just grows while you just have regressed 5 or 10 years. Like
if you're going to be living the life of yourself in the future, or your life in the past would be living in the future, because there's no point in living in the past because it's already happened. But jumping forward, it'd be like you're trying to catch up on what's happening. But in terms of viewing it, I don't want to. I would say, I don't know if this is like very common belief, but I don't want to know what happens in my future.
Oh, me neither.
In the same sense, I don't necessarily look back and hate myself for doing things that I did in the past, because in the end, the things that I did, and like I might look back and like cringe and be like, oh, why do I dress like that? Oh, why do I say stuff like that? Why do I like act like that in that situation? I could have done this, but in the end, all like me doing those things when I was like younger and less mature has like led up to how I am now.
Yes.
Rather than if I find out what's in the future, it's like it's going to be something that's you're always going to be thinking about it, no matter what situation you're in. You're going to be thinking about how does what I do now going to lead up to what that is. And it's actually weird. I think I contradicted myself setting up the scenario, because if you're watching yourself and what happens in the future, just watching it, you will automatically change what happens with that.
Are we watching or living? Because if we're watching,
that's what I'm saying. In the first context, I was saying just watching.
If we're watching, I'd watch the past for sure.
Yeah, but watching in the future doesn't make sense in the context that you can't change anything that happens to that outcome, because it will change. You knowing that will change something.
And also, like if you have like a set thing.
So can you ever know the future?
No.
Well, like in this hypothetical, I guess yes. But if there's something constant, like on what day is it? It's December 8th right now. If I know December 10th, I will stub my toe. okay, yeah, I'll be wearing like shoes the whole day. I'll be making sure I don't go on like I'll make sure I'll be okay when I'm walking through doors and I'm walking past beds. But if it's gonna happen anyway, regardless of what I do, even though I will do something to like kind of stray away from a painful toe stub, it's gonna happen. And it's like it's the
But
same
see,
thing.
okay, but now you're bringing in the argument of whether or not you think the future and fate is set in stone, because you could say, you knowing you're gonna stub your toe on December 10th, does that mean by you knowing that you can avoid that, you can change your future and your outcome?
See,
Or is it going to happen regardless? You're going like no matter what you do, like, because then it's like, because then you also have like things like, you're going to like cut your hair, let's say in 5 days. I don't want to cut my hair. Am I gonna? But and like, so I just don't go to a hairdresser. But like, maybe I get gum stuck in my hair and I have to cut my hair. You know what I mean? Like, it's so like
free will.
Yeah.
Do I cut my hair? Is it environmental factors? We had an argument about free. No, we had not an argument. We had a discussion about free will. Free will.
Okay, because the discussion of free will was: are your thoughts and decisions actually free if they are controlled and determined by things that have happened in the past and in culture and society that will determine what you do?
The premise of
the we're not going to get too philosophical. I just want to summarize it. But technically, yes. And in the context of going into the future and finding out what's happened in the future, it's completely even. It's not even in the discussion.
I think you still have free will.
Okay, all right. Here, the premise of my argument, or not argument, but the premise of this. Okay, free will. So everything that happens in this world is either random or controlled. Right?
I'm putting us on a 3 minutes. Okay, we have to 11
controlled. You cannot control the things that are random, and you can also cannot control the things that are controlled. Why? Because of a lot of, for example, like if I was to, the reason I get out of bed and the reason I brush my teeth, that's all that's all in my brain. It's all biological. I'm like wired to do this because of my past and because of the things that society and everyone has taught me in my past. I've never made a choice that's been my choice because everything's just little shocks in my brain from my past.
But you could make the decision one day to just never get out of bed. Okay. Like, listen. You have free will to make choices. You have free will to make poor choices because the general consensus of society, like, okay, the choice of either getting out of bed or not getting out of bed. Getting out of bed is going to mean you're going to have more productive of a day. You're going to have
we shouldn't get too deep into this.
It's going to lead, like, it's the quote unquote better choice.
Kaila, I apologize. I'm putting this on hold. We will talk about it for an entire episode so that we can have the discussion. And it gets what it deserves as how deep of a topic is.
Okay, fair. Yeah.
Because this was supposed to be the more casual episode. So if you guys are listening on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or YouTube, make sure to drop a follow, hit that subscribe button, and the like on this video. We hope you guys enjoyed our more casual episode, getting to learn a bit about our opinions. Casual
political
for the most part. Casual for the most part.
On rice and pasta.
Yeah. So thank you guys.
I mean, we went on a long tirade about movies and Marvel.
We did.
I can't even finish closing the episode. I'm sorry. Thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure to drop a follow on our Instagram at the Convos podcast, and we'll see you in the next episode. Have a good night.
Let us know what you guys think for some of the this or that's.
See you guys.